This audio content is for entertainment purpose only. There are no intentions to offend anybody, any society, entity, or government. So, please don't sue me. Enjoy. Hello world. Today is October 11th, 2025. And today I'm going to talk about Mr. Benjamin Franklin. It's not like I am really interested in that particular person. It's just like I'm watching ton of documentaries, bio, like about cosmos, about the latest scientific discoveries. It's just like my mind is all over the places, and like I'm watching, I'm listening, whatever is interesting. And what was specifically interesting to me about that person, like everyone recognizes this guy from a $100 bill, but to me the different thing was interesting. Like, he wasn't politician, he was a diplomat, and he is a founder of the United States. Basically, he was the single person who signed the Declaration of Independence. Basically, single-handedly made United States. Like, it's one of his one of the greatest achievements. But personally, to me, the big thing was like, he was also a scientist and a politician and first president of Pennsylvania. Yes, he served as a president of Pennsylvania, and I'm not sure the first of what was I talking about? No, again, this is getting ridiculous, my ability to lose my thoughts. Well, what was interesting to me about this guy, like, because he was a scientist and he studied electricity a lot. Some people say he invented electricity, but well, when I was little kid, I was always very scared of the thunderstorm. Like with the lightning and thunder, and like it was very scary when I was a kid. I didn't know where to hide when this thing was happening. And my father, especially, maybe that's why the fear is so deep in my mind, because my dad, when I was a little kid, he said, like, it's when there is a thunderstorm, it's very dangerous to stay in open field or some open area or somewhere high up, like on a hill or something. You have to hide in a forest or get as low as possible somewhere when there is a thunderstorm, and you are like, not if you are not in a building or somewhere, outside in the nature. And the lightning is can kill people, and killing actually a lot. And that's why maybe like this fear is so deep in my head, in my mind. Like, you have to be afraid of lightning. And but also my father told me, like, I shouldn't afraid in a town. in a village, in a town, because most of the towns, they have these lightning rods, and like which kind of catch the lightning and do not harm people or buildings. And that was the like when I was watching some documentaries, biographies, and the about the Mr. Benjamin Franklin. I found out that he was inventor of that thing, and it's quite impressive. It's actually very impressive that I used to think when I saw him on a $100 bill, like, yeah, he's some sort of like great person, politician. They usually put politicians on the money. Before I knew that, but he actually was inventor of the lightning rod. That because before his invention, when lightning strike a town, it was like there was a belief that it was God's will, like God was punishing people for sins. That was a belief, and it was happening quite often, and usually to a building which is the highest, with the highest roof. So usually it was some rich people, because only wealthy people can build tall houses, tall buildings. So, but the another very impressive thing about this person, like this invention, that it's still using his invention, lightning rods. If you go to the statistics, it's saving lives and property like every day. And that's how I want to be remembered. Like my dream, my actual dream, I want to be useful. I want to be, I don't really even want to be like famous or something, but I want that my inventions or things I did was very, I would say, useful for people generations after I'm gone. And that is about, that's a thing about Benjamin Franklin. His invention, even nowadays, helping tons of people, like saving thousands of lives per day. I'm sure of it, because there are a lot of thunderstorms, and property too. Not only people's lives, also the property. That's a great thing. And that's also like a surprising thing, because again, before I knew that, I was just thought like they put some politician on $100 bill. And after I found out about him, that he was inventor of that great invention, which is until now saving people's lives and property, like, what a great person. And it's like totally unexpected from a politician. And if you really think about it, he was extremely brave too, because signing Declaration of Independence just by himself, just a single person, without allies, without at the moment, just let me remind you, at the moment, United States wasn't that powerful. It didn't exist even. It was one of the British colonies, and Britain at the time was the greatest empire with the greatest power. How he were able to go against it, like, screw you, we are now independent. That was just also insane to me. Like, come on, come on. Some people criticize him like he had slaves, but it was over 200 years ago. Like, the time was different, and he changed his mind during he became an abolitionist, I believe, pronounced. He was against slavery at that time, which is also like super impressive, super impressive. And again, that's my dream, not, make another America or something, mm, but like, or not to be on, not my face to be on some money. I don't really want that too, and I I don't really want even to be famous. I want to be wealthy, or wealthy enough, or just good enough with money. But most like thing I want, like, and I think it's a good goal. It's how to say correctly. It is a good thing to wish, or like, I don't know how to express it in English. I have to read more books. But it like, that was my dream. I want my inventions or my work be helpful and useful for people generations, hundreds of years after I'm gone. And it's still, I cannot really like comprehend, is that word? Like, it still wouldn't wouldn't, it is so great that his invention, like 200 years ago, and it is very long time too for invention, for a mechanism, or cars and other mechanism, other inventions, they didn't live to be as a useful, for that long. But just a lightning rod, very simple mechanism, basically very simple thing if you really think about it. And it's all over the places, in all the cities, in all the town, in all over the world. And we have to be thankful for a guy who did that. He was that much progressive. This is great. And he's not even like also another absolutely greatest thing about him. He wasn't doing it for money. He gave away his patent, like he made them Creative Commons, like they say it nowadays. Like, everyone can use it. Nobody have to pay license or something. Absolutely, it's just, let's say, there is a it is no surprise. It is like why his face on a $100 bill, like the biggest money, how like high denomination, because his face not on a $1 bill, not a $10 bill. His face on a $100 bill. If they're gonna make $1,000 bill, they have to put him on that too. I'm sure of it. What a great person. Just absolutely great test. Great test. What was else? What else I was gonna talk about today? Because I was gonna when I started to do these things, this real Audi podcasts, pieces. They're short. I was gonna make them every day, but I don't know, for some reason it's become very difficult. And like just recently I remember the story, the what happened to me like around a year ago, and I was gonna make a little audio content about it. Like when I saw in the shop a happy woman, perfectly happy woman. I was gonna describe all that thing and what was I thinking about it, and I was gonna do it just at that time, and like I forgot about it, and I remember recently, and most likely I'm going to forget about this little moment, if I don't make it. So I have to make it. Probably just near a couple days I have to do it, because I'm going to forget about it and it's gonna be gone forever. I had a lot of, not too much, but there are memorable moments you should write down, or how to say it, publish. I'm publishing this, on internet, and it's all. I'm trying to be as like precise as possible, and that's why it's important to make this like at that time when it happened, like as close as it possible to that moment when it happened, when the memory is fresh. Memories got distorted after a while, really distorted. So that's why. And there is also another audio contest I was gonna make, but I'm hesitant. I'm kind of afraid, because it's about a dream, and a creepy one. Creepy. Well, in a dream, it was all nice, but if I'm gonna talk about it, it's gonna sound very creepy. So I don't know. But I wrote down that dream in my diary, like a actual paper diary. So publish or not publish it, most likely probably I should. It's just a dream after all. So, well, okay, this is it for today. Have a great one. Till next time. Bye bye.